The following podcast is intended for mature audiences. Enjoy the show.
Hey gamers, this podcast was recorded in front of a live studio audience, held against their will.
The following podcast contains content not suitable for young audiences. That includes you, little Jimmy.
If it's so disturbing to look at it, just listen to it.
That's true.
That was my thought
Let's
process.
hook a mic up to your balls. Let's
We're
do
getting
it.
most of our views with this on YouTube.
Yup. Guys,
All right,
welcome.
we're going.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the Talking Zay podcast.
Okay, and if anyone has a problem with me sitting crisscrossed, if I'm going to do it, deal with it.
No, don't deal with it. We're gonna make things sit right. Don't
Shut
worry.
up, Cole.
Hey, Thane, isn't Chris
He
Cross,
already
isn't that
is.
a basketball player's name?
I thought that was Jamal Studebaker.
What?
That Cole, you're thinking of a Disney original movie. I think you're thinking of Crossed Over. That's probably a movie. Honestly,
Isn't it Amari Stoudemire?
that's gotta. Oh yeah. That's gotta be a real movie though. Crossed Over, the story of how this young man
That's gotta be right. That's a decom, right? Crossed over. That's a decom, isn't
Has
it?
to
Double
be, dude.
team.
Double teamed, which is a
Double
very
teamed.
unfortunate name for a Disney
Double
decom.
Hey, it's basketball. If it was anything else, maybe, but it's basketball. It's
like-
okay.
It's like wrestling.
Yeah.
It's a decom about wrestling called Double Teamed.
Yeah, that'd be kind of.
It's typically wrestling's
unfortunate.
one-on-one. Where does he get the extra partner?
Nani?
90 indeed, guys.
No, he rolls a 2 and he gets an ally square. We should play that again. That'd be fun.
When you said rolls a 2, I thought you were talking about D&D. Then I realized, oh yeah, I'm talking about Mario Party because Zay doesn't know anything about D&D.
Yeah, there you go. Way to think. Thane would be like, "Wait, you know about D&D?" That's what he would have said. But you thought, you know what? He doesn't know anything about it. It's not that.
Yeah. Can't
It would've
Good
been-
job,
if you
Cole.
would have said rolled a 1,
Way
then
to
I would've-
deduct.
Then I would have been like, I would have just assumed D&D. Because
Way to deduct that.
if you
That's
roll
good.
a 1 in D&D, it's a critical failure, and so your DM can be like, oh yeah, your character tripped over his stick and broke his leg, so
Deal
you-
with it.
You just
So
lost
you
5
lose.
HP. You
It's kind of like Oregon Trail. You got
wait a month
dysuria
to
or
heal your
whatever.
leg too. It's that kind of stuff. It's funny.
Dang.
That was just for who's editing? Is it Thane's episode or is it Cole's?
I'm sure it's mine. I've not
think
done
it's
this
yours.
one.
It's
I've not
Cole's.
done
I
season
edited
3
first.
There you go, Cole. You're
I
welcome.
did first week, Sky did
But yeah,
last
like
week. And
it's
now it's
like one
Cole's turn.
time when I was playing D&D, one of my buddies was like, okay, I'm gonna roll to listen in through the door to see if I can hear anything through the door. He rolls a 1. The DM's like, yeah, you stumbled on your way, you smacked your head into the door, alerting the
broke your
people on the
neck.
other side,
Oh.
and you passed out.
Dang.
It's like,
That's
dang, dude.
that's what. So you can make up your own things. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
You roll
yeah.
the 1.
That's
You
what D&D's all
your
I
about.
wanna
family
be the
left
dungeon
you.
master, dude. Yeah, I want to be like you.
then-
He's the guy's like, oh, I want to listen. What's in the door? He rolls a 1. He's like, oh, you're bankrupt. Your house flooded. And
Yeah.
someone
But on the
shot
flip
your
side,
dog.
Yeah,
If you
your
roll
girlfriend's
a-
not very faithful because your friend Frank is in there. Could you do something like that?
You listen in, you hear your girlfriend and Frank getting it on, and you're just like, oh no.
Either doing that or watching anime. Either
But like on the
Some
flip
weird
side,
sounds.
if you roll a 20, it's a I don't know what it's called, but it's like a perfect roll, getting a 20. And so the dungeon master will be like, yeah, you shot the guy through the neck with an arrow. The arrow went all the way through, bounced off the wall, hit the other guy in the head, and killed them both.
Gosh, and
Like
then
you can just go crazy.
then you
with
won the
it.
lottery. See, I
Yeah.
like that. So you can make up your own scenarios.
It's
That's
really cool. Yeah,
We
D&D's
should do it.
fun.
We
Yeah.
should do our very first Ratchet D&D
What's ratchet?
match. I don't know, like
I
Like
know
the-
Jordan has like
Bad,
a
like a
rule book.
back
not,
alley.
Yeah,
Back
it's,
alley.
it's not all the way. It's
ratcheting.
you don't follow the rules very well, Cole.
yeah, we're not very because we've never played, so we wouldn't be good at it.
I'll be the DM. So
You know what else I thought we should do too? This is just for the future. I've never played World of Warcraft. Has anyone else in here played World
I
of
played
Warcraft?
World of Warcraft.
I've played
for a
World of
little bit.
you played?
Warcraft.
No,
My brother
I would
had it.
never.
So we could do a video.
it.
We could do a one-off where it's playing World of Warcraft for the first time in 2020.
I'm
I'll
sorry, I'm not playing
watch.
World of Warcraft. I don't like it.
I'll watch. I'm
Oh.
not playing.
I'm not a fan.
It's free.
Yeah.
That's not the thing, though. I just don't
I
want
already
to
have
play
a
it.
Blizzard account.
Zay is only allowed to play one game.
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
He rolled a 1.
That's
and
Super Mario.
The Devils basically only are allowed to play one game for the rest of your life.
Super Mario Party 10, the
And it's
worst one.
Fortnite.
Oh,
the
and
worst
that,
You
game.
wouldn't
yeah.
even want to just play it once, Zay. It's not like you have to have
No,
the game ever.
I want to watch it because like that's the kind of game where you have to like you get a mage, you have to level up to level 20,
What's the
then you get
point-
a staff,
What's
and then
the
you
point
get
of watching?
spells.
Why not just
That's
just
what's fun about
participate,
it.
dude?
No, I'll commentate. I don't.
No
really
one
wanna
knows
play.
anything about it, though. That's what it would be.
No, I'll commentate. I don't want to play.
No, you have to play.
No.
You have to play.
No.
See,
we
that-
should do like where
we want
Zay's
people to
only allowed.
participate.
Zay gets like one.
Cole,
one
you just
Fortnite.
said you're not gonna play. What is this
Well,
garbage?
yeah, I'm just gonna veto the whole World of Warcraft thing. But you've done this with other things. You don't want to participate in lots of things.
That's
we
not
do.
true. That's
Doom?
not true.
Doom.
That's not
Doom?
true.
He's not even watching. us
What that
play
one night? What about Resident Evil? You're not in there, huh,
You
friend?
guys started that before without me.
Same thing with Doom. Like what?
No, you were
Well,
here when
you
we
were here.
started.
You were playing Fortnite. Both times we've recorded Doom. We recorded Doom twice in the background. I don't think the
Nah,
mic's picked up,
dog.
but we can hear you going, "What the heck is that? Even in that? What the freak? Blah, blah, Boober, why'd you save me?" That's all you hear.
That's true. Boober doesn't save you at all. But dude, I'm saying, I just didn't want to play. I didn't want to watch.
You know what that's the problem, though. I mean, we're recording things, and if you got free time, then you jump in with us
Nah,
because we're
dog.
recording.
Dude,
That's what
if
we
I don't
do.
want to, it's as simple as that. I mean, I don't want to. I'm fine with everyone having their own thing.
Zay, you're a bad boy.
Yeah, I am a
boy.
bad boy. Yeah.
Bad boy.
So,
Not in a
anyways,
good way.
Zay gets one Fortnite pass a week, so he can be like, okay, I just want to play Fortnite. That's so that
Okay,
the other
if we're
6
gonna
days
do
are
that,
dedicated.
then if that's what it is, then everyone has to sit on everything that everyone ever does. So
Okay.
any game anyone wants to play, everyone has to sit in.
Well, I've always sat in. I
That
think,
should be ideal.
yeah.
Okay, so next time we play Resident Evil, we're gonna sit in, Cole. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to go this way, I will. The only reason I did
Hey,
it,
that's
though,
why I'm saying it though. That I don't
Yeah.
want it to go that way.
The only reason I didn't was because I wasn't originally there for the first one. That I felt the same way about Last of Us, and I still sat in it. It felt weird at times for me because I didn't really remember what was going on in the story half the time until near the end when I was really getting into it. Then I
And
yelled at
then you
thing.
go back there.
Yeah.
You know what? What do you guys think in the comments? When we do a Let's Play, do you think everybody should be participating? Because I think so. If we sit on this couch and play a video game, I think all 4 of us should participate. Because that's what makes it fun. But if we're doing like one-offs like Fortnite or Call of Duty, then it probably doesn't matter. Like if we're playing on the PC, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'd say it could be both. That's what mine is. You say
You
no.
just want to get
I
out
say
of
it
it all
can
the
be
time.
both.
You just be like, oh yeah, I don't want to play that game. I'm gonna get out of this one.
No,
Yeah,
that's
play
not even
Fortnite.
it.
That's
That's
right.
not even it.
Oh, I gotta go to Walmart. My bad.
Oh
Sorry,
my
bros.
gosh. Sorry, I don't want to go play Pokemon Community Day. So you'd make me do that too, I bet, huh?
Yeah,
It'd be that stupid thing.
It'd be great.
Yeah,
You'd be like,
we'll
you
sit
know
on
what?
the
You
couch
sat in on
and
this
play
game. You're
Pokemon.
going to play Pokemon
for
too.
3 hours, we're gonna sit on the couch and just play Pokemon, and Zay has to sit there,
No,
and not do anything.
He could commentate.
You can commentate over a Pokemon Go.
Yeah, screens I can't even see. Yeah,
Yep.
good job, guys.
I'll just beam it to the TV.
I think no. I think it can be both. Thane, what do you think?
But the thing is when we do a
No, I
Let's
Play?
Play,
Thane.
but when we
I
hold on.
said Thane.
Yeah, what do you think?
You're doing the
Thane?
same thing
Zay
that
was
he
gonna
does.
say something, you cut him off.
You're doing the same thing that he does.
Because he just sat there. He had
He was gonna
nothing
say
to say.
something. I
Yeah,
saw him
yeah.
get ready.
I don't know.
Oh, never mind. I
So
guess
you
he's
have
getting
you
ready
have
to say,
you
I
have
don't know.
no opinion on this matter.
I have no opinion either way. I have no.
What I'm saying
That's
is
fine.
we record down here, other than the podcast, maybe once a week doing a Let's Play for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like we did Resident Evil. We did that this week,
You
and
know-
this week we're gonna do Doom.
You know, maybe I'll just come down and do a playthrough myself and upload on the channel.
See, look
and
at
then
that.
Sky will be like, "What the hell is this? What the hell is even that?"
Thane, I think you should. That would be good.
Neko Para playthrough.
I have 2 playthroughs on the channel that was just me.
Well,
See,
we told you
that's-
to do that.
I think it's good to have variety.
Wait, what'd you say?
we told you to.
No,
well,
you didn't. I was the one that started both of those, and I uploaded both of those. Do you even know what they are?
Just
Dane?
Titanfall
Well,
and
we
Pokemon.
encouraged you.
Titanfall and
Titanfall and
Pokemon.
It was Pokemon Titanfall.
They didn't even encourage me. I was like, Skylar, I'm gonna record Titanfall 2. I'm gonna let's play it. Then I'm gonna
Well,
I'm gonna
Scott-
give it all the videos so you can put it on the channel every week. This is before I was moved here, right, guys? Is that
This
how
was-
it went down?
this was back
Sky
in,
gave
like,
the approval.
February, March.
Sky gave the approval.
Well, I think it's cool. The more the merrier. And the only reason I say that when we play games down here, I think we should all participate is because it's fun. Like, it's fun when all 4 of us are here commentating. I think that's what makes the podcast so much fun. is it's all four of us chilling, just talking.
I mean, the way we do Let's Plays nowadays is basically just another podcast, let's be honest.
It is.
But that's what's fun.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's not that hard to do it if you just sit in and just talk, dude.
But that's my only thing, because, like, there's Save Cole's Let's Plays and some of our very first videos. I would say that Thane and I have been in pretty much every single video. However, there has been one episode of Crash Bandicoot where it was just Zay and I. Might have been 2 episodes, I can't remember. But that's my only thing. I mean, I don't think we should force people to sit in, but it's definitely, I think it makes the experience more richer. Duh.
I ditto that. And with that, welcome to the Zay Show. Zay's our
Yes.
host today.
Yeah, there's so much emphasis on me being the host today. Yeah. Okay.
I just changed it to you.
No, I know, but I've just heard Zay's show 3 times already. I'm like, that's not what this is.
Zay-
I'm just talking with you
You're
guys.
the
That's all
host.
this
You're
is.
the host, though. You
but
direct
that
the
doesn't make it my
conversation.
show.
It's your show this week.
That
Last week was
doesn't make it
Thane's
my
show.
show. No. I
But
say
the
we
week
all
before
talk.
That was Sky's show. Well, of course we're all gonna talk.
That's the thing, though. So it's not really my show if everyone's talking
you're
basically
like-
the same
You're
amount.
the one
like
that's
the
leading the
director.
show, yeah.
You're
the
like
interviewer.
the director.
No, you throw out an idea and then everyone else takes it.
Well,
Runs
yeah,
with it. That's kind of what it
that's-
is.
that's
So
the
I
idea.
don't see it as my show. But hey,
But
if
you're
you
the one
want to
with
say
the
it's mine,
topics.
then let's not do anything.
This guy.
I mean,
Let's not do anything.
Let's think.
All
This
right.
Yeah,
show
so
is-
if it's
play
gonna,
Fortnite
so
if
if
it's
it's gonna
Zay's
be
show,
my
right?
show, let's just talk about
Let's just go
basketball.
play
Okay, guys.
Fortnite.
So the scores were
Yeah.
Conor
So-
McGregor won the fight yesterday. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I actually looked that up. It's like, hey, who won that fight? And
Yeah.
it's Cowboys something.
I feel like-
Cowboy Cerrone
I
or
feel like we
Cerrone.
should watch it really quick, just to watch the. It was a 40-second
Won't we
fight, by
get-
the way.
Yeah.
Won't that could be
Is that it,
copyrighted?
really?
yeah, I looked up.
That'd be
40
copyrighted,
seconds,
wouldn't
like,
it?
oh
yeah,
my
that'd
gosh.
definitely be copyrighted. We should
So-
not look
Even
it up.
if we don't play any audio,
I promise.
that's true. We got copyrighted
Visual.
from the freaking exterminator guy.
From KSI too. Remember
Yep.
that KSI?
Yeah, you just
But
don't.
we watermark our videos now. Like
Yeah.
you'll see a watermark on the down. Well, it's actually covered up by another watermark. We've double watermarked our video.
Well, the one's from YouTube.
Yeah, but the other one's burned into our video.
Yeah.
So
It's actually
Try to download
it's
it and
right down
see
there
it.
by Thane's
We'll
feet.
kill you.
You can see the watermark.
I mean,
I don't think the feet are in view, Sky. Maybe they are.
maybe you won't be able to see it because of
Oh,
his
yeah, they are,
napkin.
they
His
are.
napkin's right there. You won't be able to see
It's
it.
probably covering Thane's napkin.
No, the napkin's covering that. No, but I'm saying within like 40 to 50 seconds. I don't know what it was.
I
but-
really want to just watch it, even if we don't show it. I feel like could we just watch it really quick and comment
I bet it's
over
hard to look it up, dude.
Sure, we can
It's on
find it.
YouTube.
It'll
No,
be
I
on there.
saw it.
YouTube?
Yeah, it'll be there.
Really?
The
no, I
highlights, yeah.
saw it.
No, it is. It will be.
Huh.
UFC will
surprised by
upload that.
that.
Not the whole fight, but I'm sure just a clip
So while Skylar's looking
or
this
even
up,
Twitter.
I guess Zay and Skylar, they're comboing it. I have got a question about fighting. Now, I understand sports. I get the appeal of watching sports. I don't really understand the appeal of just watching people fight if it's going to be like a short fight like it's nothing.
Well, the thing is, they didn't know that this was going to be that short.
I feel like
you can't
most of the
predict
fights
that.
that people get excited for have been really big
Just
letdowns.
wait.
Am I wrong?
Not all of them,
Yeah, you're
but
not
a
wrong,
lot of them
Cole.
have. The thing is, it's sometimes there's just so unpredictable. You don't know. Some people say it's fixed, but I don't think someone's gonna lay down like in front of everyone in the world.
Yeah.
Like someone's gonna lose. No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
A video that said like Kendrick Lamar met Rick Rubin.
Okay, so this is-
Donald Cowboy.
so-
Hey,
wait,
are we
stop, stop,
recording
stop,
this?
we'll
Is
stop,
this
we'll stop.
recorded right now?
Yeah, it's recording it, but you can cut it out.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
click.
yeah.
You want to
I
full
have
screen
that
it?
power.
Okay. So,
Which one's McGregor?
Cowboy is in the blue shorts. So McGregor's on the opposite side. So he's
This is
facing us.
Cowboy.
Yeah. So they just started. They're grappling. See, look. This is what.
Oh.
Look. So he throws these shoulders right here,
Yeah.
and he breaks his nose. He broke his nose with 3 shoulder hits. So his nose is broken now.
Okay.
Look at the. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, he hit him in the nose again.
Yeah, dude. So he's bleeding. He's bleeding.
yeah,
you get to
all
zoom
over,
in to
dude.
see, but. So kicks. Watch his kick right here. Boom. Kicks
Oh.
him. He's rocked. Like
Knees.
Oh,
he
he
starts to bring him
does?
down.
Yeah.
Look, he goes down, dude. He goes down, and like he's like, I bet he's out of it. His nose is broken. He's got hit in the
Yeah.
face again.
He's
like-
still blocking though, so they haven't stopped it.
Yeah,
not
he's
necess-
not knocked out.
Yeah, but still, like if it looks like he can't defend himself that well, look, he's kind of open. It's like he's just punching him in the face. He's not doing anything to like fight back or anything. And that was it.
How's that a total knockout? He's not knocked out.
No,
The
it's called-
referee called
It's
it.
called a technical knockout. So
okay, total.
yeah, so like he's saying that, or he's seeing that he's not fighting back. Like he just got rocked. There's
Yeah.
blood everywhere. So he's
So-
like, What's the point
what
of?
a boring fight. I'm so
Yeah.
glad we
Yeah.
didn't pay for that.
So was the crowd pleased or displeased?
Oh, they'd be very
Yeah, I'm sure
displeased.
everybody that paid
Well,
$65 is a
I'm
little
sure.
disappointed.
Well, I'm sure people came to watch that, but they still got a lot of fights out of it.
Yeah.
There was like 4 fights in total throughout the whole night.
Oh yeah. I
Regardless,
get
no
the
one cares about
tactics.
those.
Yeah,
though. They want,
so I
they want
mean,
the big ones.
I
the
know
big
exactly,
names
but
and
I'm
stuff.
saying for your money's worth, I mean, you fights.
I guess this would be equivalent to paying for like a basketball game, and you go to the game and your favorite player doesn't even play.
Yeah, that's
this is
true.
like on card packs and not pulling one good one.
Probably.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, I mean, I agree with what Zay's saying. Like, you cannot predict the fact that Conor McGregor was going to break his
I
nose
understand
in the
that.
first
I
5
understand
seconds.
that.
And he broke his nose with his shoulder within the first 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like no one that's never. I mean, I've never seen that before. So like, no one knows that's gonna happen.
I get that it's
Yeah.
really unpredictable. It's just like
Oh no, it's a letdown.
I don't know. For me, it's never been like.
It's a letdown.
Why would you ever? I think the thing is the pay-per-view part about it, because you can get a sports package and watch like any sports game, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you can get like any of all of them. But if you want to specifically watch UFC fight, you have to pay money to watch that one fight, and you don't know what you're gonna get. So you're
Yeah.
not promised the content. You're gonna be worth the content. Yeah. And I've had this problem ever since like high school, and people are getting excited about fights. So this is just gonna be a long running thing I'm always gonna have. I bet.
But I mean, I don't know. That's just the risk of it. I think it's exciting though, because like the UFC, I would say, is like one of the biggest fighting corporations out there. Like, everybody's always talking about UFC because it's
the biggest.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
real fighting.
Like
you
mixed
know,
martial arts. Like it's the biggest one.
Like the other like side for me though is like I don't care who fights, I guess. So if I just want to watch people fight, I'm just gonna go on YouTube and watch up random people fights, like in schoolyards and crap.
Oh,
like that.
you want like the street fights?
In
Cole wants the
the
dirty
long
cheap
run, if I
shots.
want to watch people fight, I'm just gonna go watch people fight. I don't care
Okay.
who it is. I don't
Okay.
care what setting it is.
That's fine.
So I just think it's silly to pay.
I
that
think
much money
street
for
fights
it.
are pretty entertaining for
Yeah,
sure.
they're
well,
kinda fun.
it's like the pros. It's I don't know. I mean, I get why people pay for it, and if
I'm sure it's a similar thing to sports too.
yeah, if I was
Here,
a big fan of
Scott, will you go
UFC,
back? Will you go back? This is just another video I want to show
if
you.
I was a big fan of the UFC, which I don't know, I'm a fan. Like, I definitely like watching, but I don't know very many of the players,
Scott,
like the fighters.
Your Chrome.
I know that McGregor's a really good player. Is it YouTube?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Do you know if it's recording the actual screen, or if it's just doing our camera? 'Cause
Uh,
I'm betting our camera is the only thing.
Yeah, it was definitely just doing our camera.
Whoa.
There you go. You can do that. That'll do that. So you can pull that up if you want to.
Oh, please. We need a third monitor. But no, this same thing happened. My dad went to a UFC fight. I think it was Chuck Liddell versus somebody, and Chuck Liddell, I think, was the champion at the time, and he lost in like
Wait.
a minute or two, first round knockout.
Okay. So we're gonna go down to that one right there, the third one. Down. Yeah. That's it.
That's probably why WWE is more fun because
It's
you
fake
get a
and
show.
scripted.
You get an actual show and you watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are a lot more drawn out. They're a lot more like drama and stuff.
I feel like you
but-
get your
Amazon.
money's worth from that.
Here, so
though.
this one, I think this is the
Can you
fight
be
I'm
mouse
thinking
boy?
about.
This is too far for me.
So this is the fight I'm talking about. So this is what happens is I think it's the same thing. Like it's a big fight. Everyone's paid. Everyone's there. Like
Yeah.
everyone's ready to see this. And like it starts. Look at this. Throws a knee, knocks him out.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah, immediately. Go back.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
he's
sorry.
already out. He already knocked him out. Oh, if you have to go back a little
I
farther.
gotta go back farther.
So
'cause
okay, yeah. So they're starting. It's like round 1 fight.
Oh.
Knee.
Oh,
He
dude.
kneed him right in the face. That's it. That's
how you-
literally like
that's how
less
you
than 5
freaking-
seconds.
You break a
Wait,
man's
can I ask
skull,
a
dude.
question?
Less than 5 seconds.
That's
How
crazy,
many-
dude.
How many punches is it legal for them when they're down on the ground?
You can punch him as long as it's not in the back of the
Yeah,
head.
you can't punch him in the back of the head. So like,
Punch
you,
him on the side.
you have to be trying to punch him like you can punch like in the ears. That always happens. That's why you see their ears are all messed up. It has to be like to their face basically. Can't punch him in the back of the head.
That's crazy to me, dude.
Yeah. So like imagine that. That one's even worse. So like there's really good fights like where you'll see the whole thing drawn out. Like I think it's like 3 rounds, 5 rounds or something like that. I don't know how much it is, but it's like 3 minutes of like 5 rounds. Sometimes it draws all the way out, and then at the end they're like, this person did better than this person, and like decisions made. But that one, it's just like similar like last night. Like it's so quick that it happens, and like that's it.
And I don't know, man. Like, I don't think there's anything you can do about it. Like, obviously, if you're Dana White, you want to give people's money's worth, but you can't predict that, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not like he's going to tell the fighters, hey, like, beat each other up, but make sure it lasts a long time.
Yeah, because
like, they're not gonna do that.
At that point, like you can tell that like it's kind of being called in because like you can see like he laid off. Like you can see that you'd be able to see if someone's not going all the way.
Yeah.
And I bet the fighters don't get more or less money based on whether they do good or not, other than I guess winning.
Yeah, winning they get more
I think,
money.
but either way, they're making a ton of money.
Yeah,
Exactly,
for sure.
yeah. But like we're WWE, they probably got to put on a show, and if they don't put on a show, they're probably not gonna get as much money.
I wonder
true.
if they get paid like salary. I wonder because it's all fake. It's all scripted. You know what I mean? Well,
And it's like wins would be like bonuses, I guess.
Well,
no, because I think wins are predicted too.
Oh, you mean WWE?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
I thought you
WWE.
meant the other one.
I think
UFC,
some
not
things are
UFC.
scripted, but like, dude, like I think injuries, some things like there's a lot of guys that injured. Like,
Oh,
they,
there's,
Yeah, oh,
there's
yeah,
people that
yeah.
there's a guy that died. What was the guy's name that did like a front flip and he died? Was it?
On the WWE?
Yeah, WWE.
Owen Hart?
That's who it was, right?
It's crazy how Thane just knows that, dude.
yeah, who
Dude,
knows
Thane
it?
was on a WWE kick like a couple months ago. Do you remember that, Zay?
I wasn't really.
He's,
He
I
was
watched
sends
one
himself-
video.
No.
But
I watched one really long video, and I'm on a WWE kick
Wait.
now.
he was
How
telling
long
me all
was his
about it,
video?
though.
How long was
I
his video?
told you like for one day.
It was like a week.
How long was the
No,
video?
it wasn't.
Then?
It was like 50 minutes long.
Whoa. Did you get to watch a lot of fights at least?
Yeah, like there were a few. There's like a few highlights.
That's a good thing. I'm glad
Talk
I'm
to
glad you're expanding your horizons. That's good.
Yeah. No, I don't,
I never watched really wrestling, especially today, since it's nothing like back in the 90s. But like seeing the history of things is really interesting.
That's true thing. See,
Like
I
I know
enjoy
about
that
Owen
too.
Hart's. I know about Owen Hart because I looked it up. It's like, oh, that happened. That's dark.
it's sad, dude. But like that, I don't know, man. I definitely like, even though WWE is like scripted, they still can get hurt. They're
He
still
didn't-
putting on a show and hitting each other.
He didn't do
Yeah.
a front flip and died. He like was at a high place and was supposed to do this stunt where he like supposed to fall off a bunch of stuff and land on his
Probably
face.
landed
he
wrong
landed on
But
his
he
head?
landed wrong, and he fell like 20 feet.
on his neck.
Oof,
Yeah, onto the mat.
Oh,
That's crazy.
dude.
Yeah.
nuts, man.
So I think the thing about UFC, what a lot of people love too, is just like how unpredictable it is. Like sometimes you're gonna get a fight that draws out, and sometimes you're gonna get one that ends like that. So it's like that, like mysteriousness almost is another thing that I can see people enjoying. I enjoy it too.
I can see
You
that, yeah.
You don't know like if someone's gonna get hit with a kick or a punch at a certain time, or like what's gonna happen. So
That does make sense.
I enjoy it for that reason. Then also, like, if you get two really good fighters that are like really talented at, like, for example, like wrestling and boxing, or wrestling and like jiu-jitsu and stuff, it's like you see all these like training techniques that are put into place. So like people are like, so like if someone gets like submitted for some reason, like someone taps out because like they get put in like a weird position where they're in pain. Like it's cool seeing how it gets to that point and like how skills and training gets put into use. You can just see how well trained someone is by how well they move and stuff. So I enjoy that aspect a lot.
I kind of like that too. I like watching the different martial arts part of it.
Yeah, so like it's just you see different training like techniques that people have learned. Like for example, like someone does like jujitsu or like.
So what does
I don't
McGregor
know.
use?
He's more of like I think
all
he's
around.
I think more than anything he's more of like I want to say he's more of like a boxer though.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but like some people like known for like their things like
Yeah.
he's more of like he's really good at like knocking people out. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
he did.
I could be
box-
wrong. I could be way wrong, but
Yeah, he a couple years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, he boxed Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest boxers on planet Earth to
Yeah.
ever live.
yeah.
He boxed him, and he lasted a long time.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is just
Wait. That was a boxing fight? I thought
Yeah.
that
I
was
think after that fight, Mayweather had a lot of respect for McGregor, though, because I think Mayweather thought he was going to beat him up in the first couple
Yeah.
rounds.
yeah,
because that was the fight I remember hearing a lot about as well.
well, that one was huge
The
because
people
it's
really were excited about that.
because it's two different worlds completely
Yeah.
like going. I mean, similar but also way different. And then Conor McGregor having to learn he can't kick, can't wrestle, like he can
yeah.
only punch and block. That's literally the only you can do.
was there
so-
any points that he accidentally did try to do something
I
else?
think.
Couple
I
times probably.
I think just instinctually, like there was a few times where he went to like grab him and like
Oh,
always
yeah,
like
yeah,
almost
yeah.
wanted to like just grapple and like throw him to the ground or something, but like of course the ref stopped it. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
so I mean, I think the biggest thing right there is Floyd Mayweather. He's conditioned to go like 12 rounds or like however long it is, and McGregor, I think he just got tired and winded, and
That
he
makes
just
sense.
not used because UFC's it's usually like way faster.
Yeah.
It's like you get tired because you work in your whole body, but it's a lot less time. So I don't know.
No, dude. I
think-
would just say fighters in general are in the greatest shape on planet Earth.
I think out of anyone, that's probably the best shape.
Yeah.
They have to be.
I think the only thing that would rival it is maybe like an Olympic swimmer or somebody in the military, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, even sprinters, you can be the greatest runner. You can be like Usain Bolt, you know what I mean? One of the greatest runners on planet Earth. But fighting, it's a different kind of shape that you have to be in.
Yeah, it's true.
But like I would say that swimming's probably the next second thing where you're using your whole entire body to, I guess, excel at whatever the thing is. I guess participate in the sport. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's different. I mean, there's
But like in
different events.
swimming, you don't really, you're not keeping up your weight. You're just pulling your weight, if that makes sense. And in fighting, any type of fighting, you're rolling around, you're punching, which is like go punch a bag for 1 minute and you will be completely exhausted. Like, it's a different kind of being in shape, dude. Those guys are beasts.
Yeah. I don't know. I think overall, I of course I would like to see a longer fight. So last night, I wanted to see a longer fight. I didn't watch
pay
it.
for it, did you?
No.
Okay.
I only saw highlights, but like I would like to see a longer fight every time, of course, so everyone enjoy it more. But I think it just happens sometimes that I don't know, something like that, and stuff happens.
So I guess one last question about this: why were people so excited about this one? I know they like Conor.
That's it.
Just him, just because of him. Does he not fight
He
that
has-
much then?
It's every
Not
once in a
very
while.
often.
Usually when fighters fight, like they fight and then they take a few months off to like
I
train,
see, that makes
get
sense.
back into it, and then they'll go again. So
Dude, I legit think they only fight once, maybe twice a year, depending on how the.
So nobody
how
even
crap
cared
they
about
got
the other
beat up.
guy then at all. Really.
well, no, a lot
I
of
mean,
people
they
liked him.
cared,
A lot of
but
yeah,
not
I mean,
that much though. Like the real treat was to watch McGregor.
That's
Well,
true.
I think in your head, Cole, you got to think it's like Michael Jordan versus anybody is going to be cool to watch because it's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I assume. Yeah.
I think here go back to Google. I need to show you guys something about the
Cole's
other
got
guy.
the mouse.
Yeah, if you go back to, it's not on YouTube. Just go to Google. I think.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go
I
back to
turned that off. Sorry, I messed that
Oh,
up.
you're good. You're good.
It's
I don't. Which one is
Game?
Game.
nope.
Not game.
Radkatz.
Radkatz. There it is.
Okay, so we're just gonna go back to. I forgot what his name is.
Cowboy.
Yeah,
Cowboy. Cerrone.
But let's see.
And I'm not saying this guy's a good fighter. I think he obviously is in order to fight McGregor.
Oh yeah, he is.
I love how
I mean,
one of the options
I
was
mean-
who is Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah.
Go down. Did I spell it wrong? I don't even know.
Is this a list of his injuries just from yesterday?
Anything, dude. You guys need to see.
Oh.
Go to infographic maybe.
This one.
Yeah, try that. Yeah.
Look at this giant ad, dude. I can't even.
Oh,
Oh,
that
my
sucks.
gosh, dude.
Okay, so I saw this tweet yesterday. That's it right there. Boom. Click on it. Boom.
Was this from like this is just all time?
Yeah.
Crash.
So if you zoom in,
test-
zoom
how do I
so you can see it maybe. Oh, no, on
How do
the
I get
maybe
rid
the
of
top right.
this?
Can you do top right? This is just a list of.
We can read it. We can just read it.
Okay,
to
that's
everybody.
fine. So if you go through and just read them.
Oh, there you
There
go.
you go, perfect. So look, this is all time, I think. So look, he had a broken nose from UFC 238, which was a while back. But so he's already broken his nose. So he's broken his nose twice in total. And look at his ears; they're all messed up
Jeez.
from 15 years of
The
fighting.
He
Cauliflower
barely-
ears really nasty.
It's
looking
gross,
too.
bro.
Can you barely hear with the call?
You can still hear; it's just
Yeah.
messed up.
I think your ears are just
24
full
ribs
of blood.
broken.
Yeah, dude, look
oh
at
my.
broken 24 ribs. I'm sure it could be from UFC too, but I'm most of it I think is just from outside things.
He got hit by a horse.
Yeah, dude, split both of his lips, bucked and headbutted by a horse.
Oh, 12 feet of intestines lost?
Yeah, dude, from ATV accident.
Jeez.
He was temporarily pronounced dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, this. And then if you look at all of his other injuries too.
Broken half a dozen times each.
But never while fighting.
Yeah, dude.
What is this guy doing? Just living his best life, I guess.
Yeah, broke one or more bones around 40 times, doing 90% fight stuff, 10% stupid stuff. Dude,
Ugh.
that is crazy.
Holy crap, dude! Look how happy this guy is, dude. He's just loving life. I
Yeah.
bet.
You
So,
want to
like-
know? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. So, like, just thinking about it, like, all the stuff that he's done to his body, like, I don't know. I think that gives people more of, like, a reason to like him. Is just,
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's insane. Like, he'll do whatever. So, I'll go ahead, Sky. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's a couple people that I can think of that have like done worse things than this to their body. Travis Pastrana, I think, is number 1 for me, and then probably Tony Hawk, dude. Those two have murdered their bodies. Like, if you look up a list of theirs, especially Travis
he's
Pastrana.
the motorcycle, right?
Yeah, if you looked up a list of Travis Pastrana's injuries, dude, it's insane. I don't know how the man's still breathing.
What did he do to his?
Anyone from Jackass probably would.
Oh yeah, dude, those
guy's
injuries
getting
are
the
bad. But I remember
Thank
this
you, guy.
What?
Seeing
How
him
did
naked
he?
in some of the movies, you see the bruises.
Wasn't
permanent
there a
bruises
stunt
on him.
that Travis Pastrana did? He broke his collarbone. What was that one? Do you remember that
Probably.
one?
I don't know.
know.
Dude, just look up a list of injuries of Travis Pastrana,
okay.
dude. He's got, I think he's broken like 80 bones or something in his body. His is nuts. But he did this one where it was in the X Games, and he tried to do a backflip 360, which is a really cool trick, and it looks amazing, but he didn't land it. And so he freaking smashed. I think he busted. I don't know if he broke his hip or not, but he landed on his freaking
Oh,
thing.
Dislocated spine, torn ACL, broken left knee. Not why is left
Oh
knee?
wait, he's torn all of his
Yeah,
ACL, PCL, LCL.
That's
Oh,
all your freaking
dude,
ligaments in your
yeah.
knee right there.
Gosh, dude.
Broken left knee 9 times. Broken tibia and fibula. That's both of these bones in your leg.
Bro, he has to be
yeah,
just an
yeah, the big
android
of
at this
them.
point. He
Yeah.
has to be an android.
Broken left
So
wrist
much
twice.
things in his
broken left thumb twice. Broken back twice. Broken right elbow. Broken right now 6
Probably
times.
knee. I'm guessing knee. They
That's
probably
gotta be
spelled it
arm,
wrong.
I would imagine.
Maybe. Shoulder surgery, metal plates and pins. At the age of 14, Travis Pastrana tries to jump. Came up short and went from 50 miles to 0 in less than a second. This caused his spine to separate from his pelvis, internal bleeding, and he was in and out of consciousness for 3 days. In a wheelchair for 3 months, 6 blood transfusions. Doctors say only 3 people have survived from that accident.
Oh
Bro,
my
keep
going down,
insane.
keep going.
That's the last one. Concussions.
Oh, at least 25
Oh, I
concussions.
don't want to see the
All those
injuries.
pictures.
I'm not looking at them. I will not look at those.
See, that's
Dang.
disgusting right there.
What does he do?
He's a motocross guy.
Stuntman, basically.
That's
He's
crazy, dude.
You should look up Tony Hawk's now. I don't think Tony Hawk's is that extensive, but Tony
I remember
Hawk's
he
is pretty intense.
Bashed his brain on that loop he was doing. He went
yeah.
up, didn't go fast enough, and just drops.
Right on his head.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, dude.
There's a list. Sure, I guess lowluck.co gets to be the big hitter today.
Oh, it's a YouTube video.
Oh my gosh, dude, I freaking
On
hate
the
the internet
list.
sometimes.
Go
What
up.
does his
What was the
wiki
one at the
say?
top? There's one at the top, wasn't there? Yeah, click on that one.
CNBC, that's gonna be the same thing as what we just
Yeah.
looked at, I think.
Oh,
Just
okay.
type in list. There we go, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, why is there just no wikis?
Oh, right
Why did
there.
the other guy-
Video. It's just a
Tony
video.
Hawk injuries. World Sports Science.
That's probably it, yeah. Nope, it's like a
It's not a
It's like
list.
a-
You have to read it.
yeah. All right, he's got a lot of
Oh,
injuries.
there's a wiki right there. There's a wiki.
It's just his.
Well,
it's-
let's see if it's got a list of injuries.
okay. I don't think
All we can
so.
do, Cole, is check.
Go down. Maybe if you click skateboarding, maybe you can see his injuries.
Do
He's-
CF control find injuries. Nope, nothing.
Dang.
All
Well,
right.
anyway,
I'm
Tony
calling
Hawk's Tony Hawk's is pretty extensive, but
Yeah. Just look at the video where he tries to do up the circle. What's that called?
the
Where he-
loop-de-loop.
Yeah,
Loop?
The loop. Yeah. Where he tries to go up the loop and he just drops
Freaking
halfway.
crazy, dude.
So I had one more comment on this UFC thing before wherever Zay takes it, but talking about random things that happen. One of my favorite fighters to watch, and I don't know if he's still in the UFC or not because I haven't kept up with it in years. But his name was Anderson Silva, and he was a guy he
Yeah.
kicked, dude. It looked so gross because I don't think he
We should
realized
watch
at
it right
first
now.
that his leg was broken, but he kicked it like this, and then he went back to step on it and just immediately dropped, dude. Oh, it was so gross.
Hawk completed the first documented 900. What's the 900?
That's 2 360s and a half, I think. Is that correct? What's 720?
Yeah, it would be 360s and a half.
360s.
Yeah.
Remember that one? I don't really want
I
to watch
can't
it
watch
again.
it.
I saw that in
Oh.
high school when it happened. It was high school, right? When
Yeah,
it happened?
yeah,
it
I
was.
so.
It was. It was
everywhere,
recent,
dude.
yeah.
Everyone was showing on their phones, like, "Oh, look at this,
Dude, and then the
crazy
oth-
leg."
The other gross one too was that
Basketball player.
guy.
Yeah, was
His
it
bone popped
Kentucky or
out.
something?
It was a college
Louisville.
basketball. I know for
Louisville,
sure,
yeah. It was like during March Madness, so like everyone's
Yeah,
watching
everyone
the
knew
tournament.
about
That
it
dude just
too.
went
You
down.
can see his freaking.
It pops
chin
out,
sticking
dude.
out.
Oh my gosh!
It
every
looked like a
time.
knife,
Dude,
dude.
it was just from
It
the
was a
way
sharp sharp bone. What
Dude,
the-
it was just from the way he
Splinted.
landed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't anyone else. He just
Nope, he
landed.
just landed
I think
weird.
just the
In ankle braces, I can't remember, but usually it's your ankle that goes. But it was his whole freaking shin.
It makes me
dude.
wonder if like he had like a weak leg or something. Like maybe he had broken in the
Honestly,
ass or
like
something.
a hairline fracture.
That's
or
the only
something.
thing.
if there was something
Yeah.
already there, dude. Honest, yeah. If he
that
just
would make
triggered
sense
it,
why I would do that.
yeah. Oof. Oh, that was so bad. I
Wouldn't
remember
that destroy
seeing
your
that,
like
too.
career pretty early
came
on 'cause
back.
you're in college?
No,
came back.
he came
Is
back.
he in the NBA now?
No, like at least he still can
Yeah,
do
at
what he
least- yeah, at least
loves.
he can do stuff.
Oh
Ooh,
man,
that's so crazy, dude.
There was actually another guy in the NBA. He was supposed to be as good as Michael Jordan. He got drafted before Michael Jordan did, but his name was Sam Bowie. He had the same issues. He kept breaking his legs, but he was a really big guy and he had a lot of weight on him.
Dang.
really tall and just a lot of weight. Legs
I feel like I've
can't
heard
hang.
about him before. But
Legs
no.
can't hang, dude. Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, dude, tip your hats to athletes, man. Next time you see an athlete doing athletic things, know they're in the greatest shape of their life.
Yep. I definitely know that. I'll never be there. That's for sure. Not because I can't. I think mostly because I don't want to be there. Probably.
I mean, I don't know. I've always I remember in high school when I was in the best shape of my life, you just feel good and you're never tired, and that's a good feeling.
Yeah, I won't lie. I when I've been more in shape, I definitely do feel good. But I don't know. I just feel like
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and I don't think it was a big enough difference for me to really care because I'm not. That's not my lifestyle, you know.
I think the only way to measure it, though, for me personally, was when we were competing. Zay and I were playing basketball every single day back in high school, and I very rarely pick up a basketball anymore. So you could tell, though, from when you were at top competitive shape compared to when you weren't in the best of shape, and there's a humongous
That
difference.
makes sense, yeah.
But where I don't compete anymore and I don't have a girlfriend, I don't care.
I gave up on my life.
And I just wear Michael Jordan on my wiener.
He's not on your wiener. He's on your leg.
Oh, you're right. He's on my leg. But look where the ball is, Cole. It's heading somewhere. And where's the basket? Yeah, it's right there.
Oh man.
Sorry, Zay.
No, this is a cool topic. We never talked about this before.
Injuries.
Injuries. And
I
stuff.
don't like it.
Wait. So if we're gonna do this, I think we should all go back and list maybe an injury we've sustained throughout our lives.
Like our worst injuries?
maybe if you can remember one.
Oh,
I've got a
One's
long
memorable.
list, bro.
I've got a lot
I'll-
too.
Okay,
I've never broken a bone.
Oh yeah.
Not once in my life.
Have you ever been hurt or injured?
Yeah. I've got scratched and stuff. I got
What's
scraped up
the worst you've ever been hurt?
stitches? Probably the most.
Where?
I've got stitches multiplied. Like there, and there.
What were you doing? Tell us the stories, Cole.
One time, me and my brother were playing with a cat dog toy, and he let go of the cat dog toy, and it flew back at me in the
Head.
this one, I think.
Forehead.
One of my chins. We were in a church, and we had at the end of the church gyms. There was mats and stuff, but you could lift up the mats. My brother and my dad were lifting them up while I was crawling around on top, and they dropped it. And I hit my chin on the ground. The other one was we had this nightstand, and my chin got shoved into one of them. That was one of my chins. One of them I believe was I don't remember this one. This one was a long time ago, but I feel like one of my ones on my forehead was from a mirror. I think a mirror shattered and got me. And then the last one was from a four-wheeler. I lost control of a four-wheeler going in mud or something like that. Went off and smacked into a rock, and I bopped my chin. I went boom like that. Hit my chin right onto the handlebars. I didn't know it was bleeding at all though, because it didn't hurt that. It didn't hurt at all. So I just drove back. When I got home, we were my parents what the heck, dude? You're all bloody. I'm like, what?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's it though. That's all I've ever done.
Dang, that's intense. What about you, Thane?
Well, the second one was when I was working.
Wait, what was the first one though?
No, let me tell you the second one.
Okay.
This is the second worst. So the second worst was when I was working, a late night shift back home, and we're moving this thing. There's this pallet jack with a stuff on it, and we're rolling it back. And the guy's like, "Dude, watch your foot." And before I could move out of the way, it rolled right over my foot.
Ow.
900 pounds.
So it broke your toe?
No, it didn't break anything, but it was
it just hurt.
swollen. Yeah.
Oh, bro,
I
that
had to
sucks.
sit down for a while, and then I had to work the rest of the night.
What? They didn't let you go home?
No, I just said, I could work it.
I'll go at
That's
home,
a thing
bro.
to say,
That
though.
is.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll go. I'll do it.
Yeah.
What a gamer, dude.
Foot's
The
freaking
first worst
swollen.
injury is when we moved here. We were hiking.
Oh,
We were doing the hike, and
That cursed
doing
hike.
as we were coming back down,
That
it was pretty
cursed
dark,
hike.
and my leg slipped off. Like it's a trail where like there's an edge.
Oh, it's steep.
Goes down.
It's steep.
Did he fall
And my,
down?
He would
My
have
leg
died. He probably
slipped
would have died if he would have fallen, honestly.
down the leg, and
It's
my other
so
leg
steep,
caught
dude.
it, but my foot rolled up, and I was like, ah! And so Zay and Colby were back there. It's like, guys, I'm hurt. It's like, ah. They had to come back because like Zay and
Me
not
and
Scott,
Brennan.
yeah, Brennan and some other people. They're way ahead.
They left us to
Yeah.
die.
I thought you guys were dead, dude, because we sat there and it was like an hour hike,
Yeah.
but we waited. We were halfway down. We waited for like almost 2 hours for them to get. And I'm like, guys, we should go back up there. And everyone's like, no, they're coming, dude. They're coming. They're probably
Such
just
punks, dude.
In,
Dang.
in
That
our
was honestly
in-
one of the
in-
worst nights
in
ever
our heads. They told
of our
me,
lives,
like,
dude.
they're like, oh no, they're just gonna be waiting to scare us. I bet they're just waiting right there.
Why?
I
When
don't
we
know.
wait 2
I
hours,
don't
it's so
know.
dark
I
and
don't
like
know.
cold.
Maybe that was the denial part of the.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll use that as an excuse.
Yeah,
Dude.
I still feel bad about
Dude,
it.
it was because
Wait, so did you break your leg then or something? Or
no.
Just twisted your ankle?
I never I think the one I think one time when I was younger I did like my pinky toe caught a corner of this couch and it did pull it back.
Ooh, ow.
So but all I did was just tape it up and it was fine after a
gotcha,
while.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's about all you can do for feet.
Yeah.
Dude.
However, though, Cole, Thane did get a Logan Paul shaped looking cut on his knee.
What's a Logan Paul?
It's like Batman.
You know his logo, like it looks like a bird.
Like an eagle thing.
I don't.
It's
What's
gone
it called?
now.
A falcon?
It's completely gone now.
A
But
Maverick.
Thane did
It's
have
called a
it
Maverick.
because Thane is a real fan.
And I have it on
No,
video
not.
too.
Okay, I guess I'll have to look at it. I have no idea what
Dude.
they're talking about. Either the Logan Paul thing or the.
that night.
Ouch.
Colby and I had to like
Carry
we had
him
to
in
carry
between
him
you?
basically. Yeah. So we had to walk with him the whole way down. That's why it took 2 hours because it was
Yeah.
a steep
Makes
freaking
sense.
hill. It was dark. And Colby and Thane were both freaking out. Because Thane is like in a lot of pain. He's
Yeah,
like, dude,
oh,
I can't walk anymore. So like we had to stop every once in a while. And then Colby's freaking out because it's dark and there's like animals up there. Like you hear
Oh,
like
yeah,
things
yeah.
moving in the bushes and like sounds and stuff. I'm like, we're gonna die. I don't have any level-headed people with me right
I
now.
just
We're
love
gonna
how
have
die.
cell service
you just
either.
you just accepted it like, well, this sucks. I guess I'll try my best,
Dude,
but we're probably dead.
The thing is, if I would have started freaking out too, like
yeah,
it would have like there's
yeah.
That's
Then
it.
you guys would have had to have gone back up and get him, and
Well, we should have gone. Like, even looking back now, it's stupid that we didn't,
dude, you guys were douches, bro.
Yeah, we were.
Seriously though, that's the only way to put it. Cause man, we didn't have any service, so we couldn't call him.
Yeah. I still feel bad. I won't deny it. I will still feel bad till the day I
Oh,
die.
dude, I was so mad.
at least you can have it in your heart that you were one of the guys saying, "Yeah, we should go back and get him."
Yeah,
It
Scott, you
doesn't
can
matter.
carry that
That's all
around
talk,
with you.
Cole. That's all talk.
Makes it a little bit better, I would say. Make me feel a little better anyway.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Sky.
I'm not. I don't know what you're trying.
He's like-
I feel bad. I already
He's
feel
like,
bad. You don't
ever
have to make
since
me feel
that day,
bad.
I've never slept a day in my life.
And then I used my all for one and vowed that I will never not save someone.
Nice, weeb.
Hey, you got me watching that show, Extra Weeb.
So what bones have you broken, Sky?
I got a laundry list, bro, but I'll try to keep it short. When I was 1, I broke my leg. When I was 6, I broke my collarbone.
I remember that. I watched that actually. I watched you break your collarbone that day.
Wait, what? When
It was Mountain View.
you fell off that top?
We were playing
Yeah,
tag.
you
and
You
we
fell
were,
like
off
on
that
the
blue
monkey
thing.
bars.
Yeah, we were
I
playing-
remember
we were
that. I was there
standing
too.
on top of the monkey bars.
We
Bro,
were
I
playing
was there.
tag, and a girl shoved me. She's like, "Tag, you're it."
Do you
and
remember who it
shoved me
was?
off. I don't.
I saw
I
him
don't
fall
remember who
off.
it
I
was.
watched it.
Yeah, I fell backwards like this because I was sitting on the bar and I didn't know it was her. Like, I didn't know she was it. So she was climbing up. I'm like, "Are you it? Are you it?" She's like, "No." And then she's like, "Tag, you're it," and shoved me off. And I fell backwards like this. And it was this collarbone right here, but there was a bar behind me. So when I fell backwards, like, there's the bar that's going up, right?
Yeah.
And I was sitting here on this side. Like, it was bar going up and it was going like this. Like, and I was sitting up here. And she was climbing the monkey bars this way. And she shoved me off. So when I fell backwards, I, like, fell enough to where my shoulder smashed the bar going up. Or my collarbone, excuse me. So I broke this one. I broke my leg jumping on a couch. Like, I jumped on the couch and it got stuck in the seams and then I fell forward and it snapped.
Oh, jeez.
I was only 1 though, so whatever.
No more monkeys jumping on the beds,
No.
guys.
Yeah, bro, your bones heal so fast at that
Yeah.
point. Come on, man.
And then when I was in 3rd grade, I broke my arm climbing a fence. I fell off a fence and broke my arm. I didn't actually get stitches, but I cut my eye open right here, my eyebrow. But I was so scared of needles that my grandpa just pinched it shut and super glued my eye.
Oh yeah.
I broke my nose twice. The first time I was playing baseball and I tried to catch a pop fly, but I lost it in the sun. But I was like, I'm going to catch this. So I just sat there like this, hoping it would land in my glove.
No.
Cracked me in the nose and I broke my nose. And it really screwed up my nose. But then I re-broke my nose in junior high because I ran into some kid's head. We were playing football, like tackle football,
Yeah.
but without pads. And I smashed his head, dude. And it fixed my nose. Like it aligned my nose back straight. But I re-broke my nose. And then I fell through a roof, like an attic, and I landed on my back. But I don't think I broke anything. I think that was my last life, one of my last lives. You know, my mom's like, "Oh, you got 9 lives and you're all out," because I've hurt myself so many
Yeah.
times. I got a concussion one time, and Zay was there for that one too, dude. That hurt so bad. I thought I was gonna die. Like I just obliterated
Sky
my
went
brain,
down,
dude.
like on like a road, like asphalt, basically.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it was a good fall, because what's the hoop like? It was like 6.5 feet, 7 feet.
Yeah.
And I dunked on the hoop, but I got rim checked. So like when you're going and you jump this way, and I hit it, but all my momentum kept going. So I went like that, and
His
I just
legs,
fell.
yeah, his
I
legs.
see.
Just
I
obliterated my
remember
brain,
hearing
dude.
the sound too when he hit it. It's like, oh,
So, like, at least it weren't like D'Angelo Vickers.
Yeah, I did that. I sprained my wrist snowboarding. I tried to do a rail, and I came off the rail and just popped my wrist. So I couldn't move my wrist for I swear, dude, it felt forever. But it was during basketball season, so my coach was pretty pissed. I tore my neck muscle in one of our basketball games. This one right here. And I thought I broke my collarbone again because I heard a loud pop in the game, and I immediately couldn't move my arm, dude. I felt like an anime character when their arm's broken. That's
Like-
what it was,
Like
dude.
Daiku, it's flapping in the wind.
yeah,
Like,
as
it's
you're
getting really
running.
windy, you
Yeah,
see,
as you're running.
And then I haven't really gotten hurt recently, knock on wood. But the last injury I can think of that I got was back in high school. I was playing basketball, and I went up for a shot, and I was going to get blocked, so I passed it off while I was in the air. But I came down on my ankle, and I twisted my ankle. It was completely swollen. But that was the first time anyone ever heard me swear in public.
What naughty word did you say?
I said the poopy word that starts with an S.
Oh, ouchies.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I said shoot.
Oh,
Shoot the ball, Jerry.
shoot the ball, Jerry. I'm passing you, and I'm hurt.
Yeah. But I don't know, like I feel like because of all these injuries I had, because I was pretty fearless when I was younger. Like I rode motorcycles, snowboarded all the time, did a lot of stupid stuff, as you can tell. But now I've really toned it down. I think it's because subconsciously my body's sick of getting hurt.
It's funny that you say that, because I feel like I've always done stuff that like I probably should have broken a bone. I think I just get really, really lucky. Like I remember one time specifically, like I was driving this motorcycle and I saw this huge puddle, and in my head I thought, I can hydroplane over this puddle. It will be easy. As soon as I hit the puddle, I went flying off the motorcycle into the puddle. The bike almost landed on me and stuff like that. Like I've got that kind of crap happen all the time, but I just don't break my bones.
It's because you drink a lot of milk.
Dude, I love milk. Milk's a good drink.
Oh my gosh, I love milk.
It is good.
What about you, Zay? I think I know one you're gonna say, and I feel bad for it still. and
I've never broken a bone
It was
before.
something I did to him.
I don't think I've ever broken a bone before.
Yeah, no broken club.
That's
Also,
not
thank you
true.
some of this too.
Zay broke his collarbone.
Oh come on, that doesn't
Take
count.
it back.
Cole, it doesn't
Take
count.
the 5
That
back.
counts.
It does
How
not
does that
count.
not count?
Cause like I didn't do it. I didn't do anything to cause it. It's cause my shoulders were too broad when I was being birthed.
Oh.
They had to break my
Yeah,
collarbone.
that doesn't count. That doesn't
exactly.
count.
So I
What?
didn't do
That
anything
is
to
a
earn
broken
it.
Not his
bone.
fault.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
It's a broken
The
bone.
doctors broke the bone.
Yeah. So technically, I have
The
a
doctor-
broken.
I'm about to get my jaw broken.
So technically, it was broken, but like it's not. It wasn't by my doing. Like all these were to you guys. What you
Yeah.
guys have done.
So wait, so would my jaw surgery be counted as a broken bone because the doctors had to break it?
That's straight up surgery
Yeah.
thing. But
I've had my jaw cracked a little bit. Like when I was in high school, I was in braces for like all 4 years of high school. Well, they're trying to realign my jaw. If you look really closely when I'm smiling, my jaw still is not realigned. Like the bottom one's slanted while the top one's straight.
You got a beard, so nobody can tell.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. But one of the things they tried to do was they tried to break up the bone in my jaw, like right here. They like put a drill in there and just kind of drilled around in there until it cracked it up a little bit, and then try to realign it with the braces after it cracked up and didn't have that cement.
Oof.
Didn't work, and it hurt.
But you're better.
Yeah, I mean,
Cole,
I don't think it cracked it that much really.
you're better, Cole.
I remember hearing it the most because it like they numb me up like crazy, of course. But I remember hearing the crunching sound. They just told me to tell them when it hurt, and when it hurt, they were gonna stop. And so they just kept going because it didn't hurt for a while. After a while, I could feel it, and I told them to stop. But it was crazy to hear the crunching bones in my own head.
Oh,
What was your worst injury, Zay?
mine.
I feel like I've been there for a couple, and I definitely caused one of them. And I still feel
I've
bad.
had a lot of like I have a lot of scars all in my body from like doing dumb things and just getting like bad scrapes. So like I'll scrape, like I have a few on my shins, but like they go all the way up, and like there's still indents on my shins from like I can feel like I have an indent right here, like it goes into my bone, my shin bone from like something I hit.
That's crazy.
So like there's some things where like the injury's like it's there, but I didn't break anything, so like it's just very painful. And then like ankles and all that stuff. But
So the one I'm thinking of in particular is when I ran over your wrist with a skateboard.
yeah, I remember. So I was sitting down on like a sidewalk, and like I was sitting down, using my arms to support me, and my arm was kind of out, and Sky was riding by on the sidewalk, and I think he just ran it over with the wheels, all of his weight too.
Horrible
Yeah.
person.
I think it was just sprained. And I remember going back to school. I remember like being so embarrassed I couldn't open up like my carton of milk. I had to ask my friend, like I'd have to whisper, like, "Hey, can you please open my milk?" Like, I was so embarrassed. I'm like, dude, this sucks.
Ugh, yeah, I'm going to hell.
Man, that reminds me. When I was really young, like this gotta be like second grade, I had to take some kind of pill for something, but I don't remember what it was for. Maybe I should ask my mom what that was. I know she knew what it was, but it was like a really interesting pill because I had to take it at lunchtime every time. That's how I remember it. Because
Is it the red pill or the blue one?
it was a blue pill. Is that good? Am I got Matrix powers now?
You need the red pill, Cole.
Uh-oh.
The blue pill.
Dang.
You should ask Cole. I wonder what it was.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure I probably had some weird little disease or something like that they had to cover up. Other than that, though, my life's been pretty good. I haven't taken a lot of pills much at all. I did have tuberculosis one time.
You
Like
did?
mildly, yeah.
Dang, bro.
I'm a mild carrier of tuberculosis.
Dang, bro. You got
It's
that.
pretty much gone
Get
now.
that TB, boy.
Yeah,
That's cool, dude.
that was fun.
You're a survivor, Cole.
I remember when I got it too, because I was coughing like crazy and I could not stop.
Dude,
And it didn't hurt or anything like that. I was just coughing all the time.
bro, I would think it. Sometimes when I get sick, like I can't stop coughing. Like I can't. Like it just hurts so much. I can't feel anything. So
Yeah.
like, I can only imagine like if you have something like that, you just.
Dude, that's when you just pound the chloroseptic, bro. You start drinking that stuff like it's water.
I didn't have access to chloroseptic, but I was able to get cough drops. That was the best I could do at the time.
Dude, that's the worst too, though. Like when you have a terrible cough and you know your throat is just shredded already, and then you keep coughing.
Oh,
And
like
it's
those
like, dude,
deep
this is-
coughs too. Like,
Yeah.
I think strep throat's the worst for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's bad. Strep throat's not fun at all.
Dang,
Do not
dude.
recommend.
Ugh.
What else you got for us, Zay?
Oh, so
It's supposed to be a smooth segue. You're
That was
just a
it.
smooth segue
That's
guy.
it, guys.
You
Sorry.
got anything?
no. So speaking of horrible illnesses and tragic things we've all experienced in our lives,
Oh no.
the next topic I wanted to talk about was
He's laughing. No.
So I know all of us have our own things that we do, but I want to know, like, I want to see if anyone else thinks it's weird. So, what are some things you do with food that other people might think is weird or off-putting?
Okay.
So, for example, some people like pineapple on their pizza, some people don't. So, like, maybe not that, but like something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
gotcha,
things that
gotcha.
you put together maybe you don't that shouldn't go, but you like them together.
I've got a
If you
kind of
have
small
any.
list. I'm a pretty picky eater. I don't really like my food to touch too much. I don't really mix them too much.
Uh-huh.
However, and I know what Skylar's gonna say, so I'll let him have that one because I do the same thing occasionally. But one of the things I do, and I think a lot of this is becoming more common thing. I think people do this now, where they dip their French fries into ice cream.
Oh.
So I remember when
Guy
I
looked
first
like a
did
school
that, I was
shooter.
really young, and people always thought it was so weird. But I feel like people do it all the time now.
Yeah, Sky likes that.
However, I took it a step further once,
Oh no.
and it wasn't bad.
He put the ice cream in the fries. No.
No, I would I would dip my hamburgers in the ice cream too. It wasn't bad. The worst part about it was getting
dude.
ketchup on my ice cream. That was probably the worst part about it.
Dang,
So you
dude.
gotta go. No cheese and ketchup, please.
You're really going all out.
No, the cheese was great on it. I don't know, dude. It was good. It was strange. I've done it multiple times on occasion.
Do you do that anymore?
Not really. I haven't done it in a
Oh,
long
okay,
time.
Okay.
But that was probably like one of the only things I could really think about. That's kind of a weird thing that I do.
Yeah.
I don't really do much other weird stuff eating wise.
Hmm.
It's pretty typical of me.
Maybe. I'm gonna go ahead. Do you guys got one? Dane or Sky?
Cole, if I don't say the one that you were thinking of, because I can't think of it right
Well,
Oh, I bet
Okay.
you do. Do you not have any weird things then?
now. I don't know, man. Unless you guys think this is weird. I like to put peanut butter on my pancakes, but I feel like that's.
No, that's not
Uh,
weird.
That's
No,
not
and
weird.
it's like
That's
two
actually
sweet things.
I like to put French fries on my hamburger.
That's it. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
not as weird much anymore, but I would say that was a weird thing when I would used to do it though. It was definitely weird.
Yeah.
I disassemble the whole hamburger basically and start putting
Throw those
fries,
fries
in,
on
and then I
there.
put everything back
Or-
together.
Or I've seen chips. Some will get like Dorito
I'll-
chips
I'll
and put them
put
on a
chips on
burger.
my
I think
sandwich.
Every
Like,
kid
what
that has
the
ever lived, I think, has done that though. Especially when you get like a bag of chips with your like sandwiches at school, you always
Yeah.
mix them. I don't know why.
I never did that.
You never
I did
did?
it once because I was someone else do it. I'm like, I don't like this.
Oh, you don't like it?
I'd rather just have them separate. Because
I-
like when I go into a sandwich, I want it to be like for the most part soft. Like I don't want anything rough in there. So
That's
like,
the worst part about
That's
it.
what kind of throws me off. So like I'd bite into it and like I'm like this is I don't know. It's weird.
I'm with
That's
you
why I
there.
like them separate.
I think they are better separate, but it is kind of fun occasionally to change it up. I guess.
I like to combine them, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I really do any weird things with food. I guess unless you guys can think of some that you're like, wow, Sky, that's real weird.
I would say the way you make your veggie burgers are kind of weird, but I think you got that from a recipe.
Yeah,
it
it's
just looks
definitely-
so weird, and then the stuff
Yeah.
you mix together is weird too.
I haven't made them in a long time because they take forever to make.
I hate
so.
the way they smell too.
It smells like a burger. What do you mean?
It
you
smells like a-
it doesn't smell like a burger,
It
bro.
smells like a sweet potato. I don't really like sweet potatoes.
Oh well,
Yeah.
to me when I mix it up, it smells good.
Because you like it. Of course, you're gonna think it smells good.
Yeah. What about you?
Any weird things?
Thane,
you do?
Thane's
Yeah,
got
go
a
ahead,
few,
Thane.
bro. Thane's got a few.
I remember there's one I was exposed to with PB&J and Doritos where you make a
Oh no! Whoa!
PB&J sandwich and you put Doritos in it.
is it good?
It's good.
Oh. wait! What kind of Doritos?
Yeah, does it
What
depend?
kind?
On the
It
Doritos?
depends. Usually people gravitate either towards
Nacho cheese.
Cool
nacho
Ranch?
trees or Cool Ranch.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm a Cool
gosh,
Ranch
dude.
guy,
I
dude.
could.
That doesn't sound okay.
No.
it really doesn't.
Mm-mm.
I'm down to try it though. Like I love
not
peanut
down
butter
to
and
try
jelly
it.
No, not
sandwiches,
either. I don't
so
know
I'm
how
game
do
to
that.
try it.
But when I tried it, I did salsa verde, so
Oh, he's an extremist.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, that one's too far for you, Scott.
Yeah, that's hot,
You
bro.
went
I
that
don't want
far.
I don't want my PB and J's to be
it's
spicy.
not that hot.
No,
It's like-
it's not that thing. It's just the fact that you're taking sweet and mixing it with spicy.
It's like
That's happened before.
jalapeno jam. Have you ever had jalapeno jam?
Dude,
and I never
That's
will.
actually not bad.
I
don't
hate
like that.
jalapenos, bro.
I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not
Nah.
terrible like you would think,
Oh.
which is interesting because it's
Nah,
sweet
dude.
and spicy.
See, I love most vegetables and peppers, but jalapenos, bro, I hate them. They just do not taste good to me. They taste gross, and the burn sucks.
Green chili is much better, by the way.
Ugh.
If we're gonna go for a spicy
Green
kind of chili pepper, do green
chili.
chili. It's much better. The taste is great. The spice is good.
Good
Don't go
amount.
Hatch's green chili. That's way too spicy. But
What about you, Zay?
Well, Thane, I don't know if this one's very common. Maybe it is, but he puts mayonnaise on his hot dogs.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that normal?
I wouldn't say that's not normal. I
I've
mean, I
never-
feel like people
I
do that. I've
mean-
never done it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just bread and meat, like
I
a
mean,
sandwich.
people put like you go to like restaurants that serve hot dogs and they put a bunch of different stuff on there.
Oh.
Yeah.
They put a pickle on there. They put like
See, I could see pickles though,
It's
because
like relish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, but I've never seen anyone put mayonnaise on a hot dog. So like when you did it, I'm like, all
I
right.
feel like that's a
dude.
New Yorker thing to do. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
New
can see
Yorkers are
that.
very
Yeah.
experimental
Because
with
they
hot
got like
dogs.
the coney and all that
They
stuff.
have the stands all over in every
Yeah,
corner.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They gotta try them weird
I'm
ways.
sure
Hey,
they have
maybe
all
you're
those.
you're
Maybe-
low key from New York.
Just from New York, man.
Hey, Hey, you
Hey.
wise guys.
Do you want to pull
More
up
of a
the audio real
Boston.
quick? Make sure it's still going. You can just slide that over.
Yeah,
More
I
of a
gotcha,
Brooklyn
boo.
accent.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, and then what's another one? He puts Tabasco sauce on pizza.
On everything.
Yeah.
Tabasco
On
sauce
everything.
is pretty good on some stuff, but I wouldn't put it on some of the stuff I've seen him. I can't remember some of the stuff I can think of it though.
See, he puts it on everything. I'm like, all right, dude.
Like I'm a fan of like Tabasco. Like one of the things you really should try is like Tabasco or other kind of like salt, like hot sauce stuff on pepperoni hot pockets.
Oh,
Very very good.
okay.
So I'm sure it's great on pizza.
I never put it in my
Dang.
hot pockets. I usually eat those raw.
What kind of hot pockets you get?
Just pepperoni.
Okay, yeah,
pepperoni,
dude, legit try
Probably
it
the
with
best
hot sauce.
one.
It's
Okay.
actually pretty good. My favorite hot sauce to do that with is Valentina. You can find it at Walmart.
I always get the green Tabasco.
Oh, that I don't like green Tabasco. I like red
Yeah.
Tabasco.
I like green Tabasco.
Isn't green hotter? Or
I think
not?
it a little
It
bit.
tastes
Yeah.
different. It tastes
Oh, it
different.
definitely
It's
tastes
like
different.
salsa. Isn't it like salsa verde?
Yeah.
So I got a question for you guys though. Speaking about like combining foods, is when I was younger, and I used to eat a lot of cereal. Like I would eat cereal every day for
Oh, no, you're
breakfast,
gonna ask.
and I would always combine my cereals, bro. I would take like
Oh,
no,
I would get
that's
like
not good.
2 or 3 cereals and I'd combine them. But I would usually get like a
Some that are
sweet.
similar.
Well, it would be like a sweet cereal, like a Captain Crunch, and I would mix it with like a Rice Chex or Special K.
Oh,
So it
okay.
wasn't
I
too
guess,
wild.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I love, dude, and I still like to do it. I still like combining my cereals.
Mm.
I can see that. I guess
One of my favorites, dude, and you guys, I'm telling you, everybody needs to try this. It'll change your life. Take Cinnamon Toast Crunch and mix it with Cocoa Puffs. Your lives will be changed forever. You're welcome.
I'm not doing that.
See, I can
Eh.
see that, but what if? Because I remember sometimes when I would eat like a chocolate cereal and then I'd put like a fruity one in it after the milk's already like chocolatey, so it would just be weird for me. So
you can't do that. Like if you go chocolate, it's got to be
See-
chocolate and plain or
yeah,
chocolate,
see, chocolate
and
and
another
cinnamon's
sugary
gonna be
one.
good.
Yeah.
Chocolate and cinnamon's gonna be good, but if it's chocolate and fruity, like it doesn't taste.
So
really
you
good
could
to
do
me.
double fruit. Like I've done
Oh,
Fruit
double
Loops.
fruits, yeah.
I have actually one of my favorites is I used to do Captain Crunch with Trick cereal. That's a good time. That's a fun one.
I think the closest I've ever been to that is like a bag that you can buy that is Fruity Pebbles mixed with the marshmallows from Lucky Charms. Like that's actually something I got at a Walmart. It was actually not bad. It's super super sweet. Like you're gonna get diabetes if you eat that every day, but
But you guys want to know like where I got this from? Is like
Lucky
growing
Charms
up.
are so good, bro.
My
Oh.
mom, like, I usually only ate, like, the plain cereals that nobody likes. Like, everybody would come to my house and be like, dude, your cereals suck. Because it was
Yeah.
always, I love Rice Chex. It's still my favorite
Oh,
cereal on
yeah,
planet
he
Earth.
always had rice
But-
checks at his house.
Rice
I was
Chex-
like, dude,
yeah.
I'd have to put sugar in there.
Yeah,
I
Rice
couldn't.
Chex and Special K, bro. I would eat that stuff like candy. And I wouldn't put any sugar on it because I was just used to it. But when we would get the sugary cereals, they would get eaten so fast by my family because there were 6 of us.
yeah.
And my dad hates milk, so he wouldn't eat cereal. But what I would do
He's
is
missing out.
like if I got like the last little bit of a cereal, I would pour it in there, and I'm like, well, crap! Like I got like a quarter of a bowl here. I need more. So then I would take another cereal and combine it. And
I guess
that's
that
where
makes sense.
That's where I learned
Okay.
that
Maybe
then you're
combining
like, you know
cereals
what?
was good.
You're like, you know what? I'm gonna do this from now on.
Yeah, and I did.
makes sense,
I
I
did it from
guess.
there on out.
Or like, would you ever go to like, if you saw the box was empty but you saw that the dust was in there, would you still dump the dust in your bowl?
I didn't. The dust made it. It was just got real soggy, and
Yeah.
it made the milk not be good for me.
Okay.
Occasionally, when I'm getting close to that point,
You'll
I
throw it.
will. I won't just throw it away. I'll take a strainer and I'll put the cereal in the strainer and I'll shake out all the dust stuff and I'll put the stuff back in the bag.
That's smart.
Oh,
Just so I don't
really?
get any of that dust stuff, so I can just have good cereal for the rest of the time.
Oh, okay. See, I like dust.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I hate it because I drink the milk and it
Yeah,
makes
dust
the
isn't
milk
that
bad in
bad.
my
The
opinion.
worst dust there is though is because it's not really dust, but it's not really the cereal. Is mini wheats when it's just like the shredded wheat at the
Yeah.
bottom, and you're like, dude, I
Yeah,
can't
that's
do
not good.
this.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
it is
probably
fun.
mini wheats are probably my favorite all-time cereal.
You know what you need to
They're
try
pretty
those.
good.
eh?
The best-
Another one of my favorite combos
mini
is
wheats
mini
with like
wheats.
chocolate or something
Yes,
would be
mini
good.
mini wheats with Cocoa Puffs is
See,
really
dude, that would
good.
be
Okay, so
good, bro.
in my opinion, the best dust is golden. Is it called Golden Flakes?
Golden grams, maybe?
Golden
Grams.
grams. Golden
Yeah.
grams. Yeah, best dust.
I
I
like
don't
those
know.
ones.
Cinnamon Life's got some pretty good dust.
I would say the best dust is just Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's just
Yeah.
sugar and cinnamon dust.
Yeah.
It's not
So,
much,
another
there's not much
Dude,
flakes in
Cinnamon
Actually,
there.
that's probably
Crunch
what
so
I'm thinking
good
is
too,
Cinnamon
bro.
Toast Crunch.
Jeez.
Yeah. Another good one, Zay, to try is mini wheats with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Pretty much Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Cocoa Puffs go to good together with lots of different cereals. Like Cinnamon Life with Cocoa Puffs is great.
So that sounds good. Those are all like some that would mesh together. I
Yeah.
think for me at least.
And you know what's surprisingly good too is Apple Jacks with Cinnamon Toast Crunch because there's cinnamon on both
that
sides.
makes sense.
So I'm saying, guys, if you haven't combined cereals, go out and at least try it because you never know. You might find a combo that you really like.
Payday worst candy bar.
Oh,
And there's that. Slip that
I'm
in.
not a big fan of Almond Joys. 'Cause I don't like
slipped. Oh,
coconut.
we're going this way now. Okay, we're gonna go that way.
I just jumped on. I was like, wow, look at that car. Like, gonna take a ride.
All Payday
That
is
car's stolen,
salted
Cole.
caramel
Oh, go.
And nuts thing.
and peanuts surrounding it.
I like Twix the best.
That's not appealing at all.
Twix and Butterfinger.
Wait, you don't like Payday, bro?
No, it's gross.
Payday is good, man.
I like Payday.
Yeah, dude.
It's just not good to me.
Payday's good.
Twix and Butterfingers are number
Wait, so
one.
what's your
Yeah.
top 2 favorite candy bars then?
Reese's Fast Break and Butterfinger. Oh, I don't know, man. Top 3: Reese's Fast Break, Butterfinger, and Babe Ruth.
Kit Kat, Big
Okay,
Cats,
we're
and
sticking
Snickers.
strictly to chocolate bars then. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Kit Kat, Big Cats, and Snickers.
Okay.
Snickers are my number 3.
What's your
Wait,
one and
what
two?
are you? What do you?
Oh, I told you, Butterfingers and Twix.
Twix. That's
Twix
And
my
you-
number 1.
And you don't like almond joys?
No, I don't like.
I don't really.
like
And
I'm
coconut.
not
why?
really a big
Oh, 'cause
fan
of
of almond
coconut,
joys
okay.
Yeah,
either.
anything
Is
with
it-
coconut, I'm not a big fan.
I
of.
love
Are you? Do you
coconut.
like the taste of coconut, or is it just the flavor, like the
It's
texture?
Both. It's both. I'm not a huge
Oh,
fan of the
okay.
texture, but I can withstand the texture more than I can do the taste. I don't like the taste at all.
Dang.
You know, maybe the
Okay.
problem with Payday is that it's just too salty for me. Like it's just tastes
You
like
wouldn't like nut. What are these called? The nut, like they got nut and nougat. They got peanuts and nougat on them.
Hmm.
Salted nut roll. You wouldn't like salted nut rolls.
Oh,
Though.
I don't think
okay.
I've tried those. I think I don't like those either.
Yeah, they're really. I think they're good.
What about you, Zay? Top 3.
Top 3. See, you guys are fans of peanut butter or Butterfinger. It's good, but it's not. It's not.
I like it.
I don't
dude.
think
I
it's
like it
top
too.
3, bro.
It has to be the
It's not
Butterfinger
top
that
3.
isn't like brittle, where you like take a bite and it like crumbles. It has to be like hard.
Oh, really?
So sometimes you'll get a bad one. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
like
with you on
those
that. Because
ones.
then they get stuck in your teeth, and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
I
this
like the stuck in
sucks.
your teeth. I get that from the. I think you get that mostly from
Cole
the
likes
hard
that.
ones. Yeah, I don't know why. I kind
Oh
of
my
like it
gosh.
because you get a little bit of a peanut butter taste for later.
See, when I got to junior high and they had vending machines, I would buy a Butterfinger every day, dude.
Man,
Every day.
I remember those days.
I mean, I like the taste of Butterfingers, but sometimes they're just too hard.
That's why I like them.
I like them hard too.
So what's your favorite?
Bro
three?
fist.
Dang. There's so many. I really enjoy Twix. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a top 3 because I like them too much.
Also,
So are we excluding like Hershey's Symphony Bars and stuff, and
That's a
cookies and cream?
It's a chocolate bar still.
Those
I
are
still
those
count
are
it.
chocolate bars. I put them on a different level for me though.
I
Personally,
see.
because
Oh,
those are
okay.
more like a quote unquote gourmet for me.
Okay.
They're not really gourmet. Let's be honest. It's just chocolate.
So it's
bars.
just chocolate, but we're talking about chocolate bars.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they're called Symphony Bars.
Oh yeah, I would put them in the same class. Just looking at them,
I see,
I
I
would
see.
go for the other ones. But if I'm in a different mood, I'm gonna go for the symphonies.
I see.
and also one I'm not another fan of is Big Hunk because literally it's like hard,
Oh, I like Big Hunk.
Is it
stretchy,
toffee?
and it
Is that
gets
what
in
it
your
It's like
teeth.
toffee, yeah.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
just like it's just like kind of like
With
it's
nuts in it,
kind of
too.
stressful to eat because you're like trying to pull it.
I chew on it kind of like gum. Take a
Yeah.
bite of it and get chew on it kind of like gum.
Also, Carmelos, those are pretty good, but it's too much caramel. And
Bro,
like,
that
gets
has to be one of my favorite ones right there. Carmelo,
Carmelo.
yeah, dude.
in my teeth. I think I like a thin
That's
amount of
gotta be
caramel,
top
like
3.
what they have in
wait,
Snickers.
wait. What is it, Thane? What's
Carmelo,
no. What's inside of it?
just chocolate and caramel.
Caramel?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Caramel,
How do you say
caramel.
it?
I always say caramel.
I've always said caramel.
I
too.
say
how-
caramel as well.
That's how my parents have.
But I definitely
mean-
think it's caramel.
It's just interesting because it's called Carmelo, and Thane said Carmelo just fine, but then he said caramel. I think Thane's right with the caramel thing. It's just interesting how
Well, I
you
think
change
that
your
will change,
pronunciation
yeah.
of words
I think
based
it
on
would
where
be pronounced
they are.
caramel. If we were to say it how we say it, it's caramel. But because there's another vowel or another vowel in there, but we
That
just say
sounds
caramel.
like a fantasy character, Caramel.
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 Gilgamesh.
Oh my. Yeah, dude. I think that one has Caramello. It has to be one of my favorite ones.
Caramello.
Yeah, dude. So that Twix. I love a lot of caramel though. So those two, and then Last one, we rounded out. Oh, dude. I'll have to go with like either a Milky Way or a Three Musketeers. One of those.
Okay.
I like
See,
Three Musketeers.
is just so soft. No, a lot of people aren't huge fans
Just
of it.
melts.
I've always been a fan of it.
See,
It's
I
just
like
so
the,
soft. It's like you bite into it, you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
like nuts or anything or heart. Like it's just.
I like that stuff in there. I just
Yeah.
think there's just too much. That's why I go for the
Oh.
Snickers rather, because it's got that stuff too.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
half. The other half's got the peanuts.
Yeah.
So I guess quick question for you guys is I'm thinking of two candies in specific, but what are two candies that people usually only eat at the movies? And I call them movie theater
At the
candies.
movies?
And there's two in specific that I
Bunch
think
crunch.
of. Yep, they got one.
A bunch of crunch.
Just
yeah.
crunch in general. Just a crunch bar is like a movie candy.
I don't. I've
And
never
there's one more. Yeah,
I've never eaten
exactly.
that outside. I
Exactly.
usually don't eat that outside of unless it's Halloween. I can't.
Oh,
choose.
I know. Milk Duds.
Close. Well, Milk
Dang.
Duds has got to
Those
be one. so-
Those sour.
Oh, bro, I like Milk Duds.
I love Milk Duds.
Yeah,
Milk
those
Duds
are good.
You know,
bro.
Thane, I would probably agree with you. The sour things would be another one. I didn't think of that. And I did not think of Milk Duds either. But there's one more in specific that I think is gross personally, but if I'm at the movie
It's got
theater.
chocolate in it. Then,
Yeah,
so
it's
I want
chocolate. Yeah, I'm not a big
gonna
fan
eat
of chocolate
Raisins,
fan.
chocolate raisins.
What?
Starts with the W.
Wait.
Whoppers.
Yeah, Whoppers.
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
okay.
I'm not a big fan of those,
So
bro.
here's another question.
No, dude.
Are you guys okay? So you probably this is a no for you then for sure. Then
What?
about like you go to the movie theater, you get your popcorn, you get your Whoppers, and then the person you go to takes the Whoppers instead of start eating them, she's just dumping them all over into the popcorn.
It's
It
a mess,
mixes them
bro.
up.
It's a
What do you
mess.
think about that?
It's gonna melt.
It
I-
might
Oh,
be
dude.
fun.
I don't like it.
It's
No.
it
Yeah,
might
I
be
don't like
fun,
that
but your
either.
hands are going to be a
my
mess.
mom kind of does that sometimes. Very rarely, but I have seen her do like put like candy inside
I've
the popcorn.
seen that too.
And I'm just like, Mom, you're ruining it.
I've seen that
And it's
too.
very rare. It's very rare that I've seen her do it.
Oh
but
my
I've seen
gosh.
other people do it a lot though.
I've seen it too. Yeah. I don't do that.
Which is weird though, because like during like holiday season, it's like, oh yeah, give me that popcorn ball with everything in it.
Yeah,
It's got like
true.
M&Ms and
like
stuff
nuts
too.
And, yeah.
Oh, on the
What?
Thane's talking
Nothing.
about the audio waves.
Thane's trying to make dirty audio waves.
Oh.
I think that means it's probably time for Thane to be done.
Oh yeah. Things
Because he
losing,
needs to get
Things
back to
losing
his
interest.
anime,
He's
yeah.
losing
I mean,
interest.
Zayd, you got anything else you wanted to talk about, or
Well, if you guys want to finish what you're talking about, but that was, I kind of a few more, but that's kind of the route it was going.
I mean, you could probably save them
I
for
was gonna
next
go
time.
That's my
like-
plan. If we go over my topics, I'm gonna save the rest of the next time I host.
Do you want me to? I can say
Look at
it.
that line right there. This guy.
Block it out. Put it over it,
It looks
so we can't
weird.
see it. There you go. We get a bigger arrow to cover it.
Yeah, can we get a bigger mouse arrow?
We should. Can we mod our mouse arrow to be Thane's face?
I'm
We-
sure you could. I don't
we
want to
could.
though.
Because it's
There's
gonna be
no
kind of hard to.
pointer.
you
That'd
get-
be
yeah.
creepy.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Unless
Sky,
you get
sorry.
something, unless you get like a hand or like.
What
with
if it
his
was like
hand or
Thane
something.
and it's his tongue, so his tongue is like
Oh.
like where you
You
click?
could do that with your own computer. I'm not doing that with this one. Any computer that I have to use, I'm not doing it with. Sorry, Sky. I like normal mouse pointers.
I'm gonna mod your Chrome laptop.
That's like
book
an
thing.
early 2000s craze was to change your mouse.
It
to
was, yeah.
styles.
I never
I
knew
did
that.
it with MySpace.
Change
dude.
your mouse
I
to
totally
Yeah,
George
did.
Bush,
MySpace
John
looked like-
Kerry.
Yeah, I did
John
it.
Gary. Oh,
Oh man.
Change your mouse to Osama bin
it's
Laden.
up to you, Zay.
Oh,
You can say them if you
my
want.
next
You can
ones
say one.
were just like top 3. I said top 3, but I know it's kind of hard. But favorite foods, and then favorite beverages, and then I was also gonna say which chain we talked about this the other day. Who has the best fries, like a fast food wise?
Oh, gotcha.
So that's the way I wanted
That's like
to go.
it'd be like a
but-
food podcast you can do next time.
Yeah, that's the
Dude,
way I wanted to
if
go.
You know
Mash
what we
together.
need? What we need is to get a Patreon. Like, okay, guys, for $5 a month, you get an extra 30 to 45 minutes of conversation. Because then we could just say the other topics
that's
we're going to
true.
talk about
That's true.
in the pay-per-view, according to Cole.
But I feel
Obviously-
like for those people, like, they would feel like the content's worth it though.
Oh yeah, because they want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and I think we should offer more too than just the podcast. Maybe we could do like exclusive videos only for Patreon.
you'd have to.
So I also had one more thought before we roll out, is because you know how we're going in cycles of 4, right? So what if we do every 5th episode of the show is we just get viewer submitted questions from Discord and like wherever we can get them. Discord, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube comments. What do you guys think?
I mean, that would be cool, but I legit think we should do that every single podcast. Have at least 1 or 2 questions.
Well, the reason I just say a whole podcast dedicated to it is because I don't know if we have a lot of people that would ask comments or
Yeah,
ask
that's why I don't
questions.
think we can
True.
dedicate a whole podcast to it. That's my problem.
Well, you don't
Well, I
think we
guess
could do it
if
once
we
a
get
month?
a few and then just
Maybe.
build on them.
That's what it would be. Like it would just be like
We get a few and then we can kind of just build around it.
This
Like
will be like a podcast.
the whole
of
show
boomer
doesn't
questions.
have to be built off the questions. It could just be like us talking, and then at the end we can save the questions.
Yeah, that's
for
what
the
I'm
end or
thinking. Like
something.
one question per podcast or something.
Something like that.
I feel like it would
That'd probably
last
work.
longer.
the reason I say that is just because like we do 4 episodes of each one of us hosting it, and then it's like the 5th episode is like a, I don't know, and maybe you're right, maybe that's down the road, but I feel like the 5th episode could be us just interacting with the viewers, and I guess we could even live stream it if we wanted, because we might get more questions and comments that way. But
It looks like
I don't
a
know. I kind of like
vagina.
not doing the podcast live, but I guess that would be a community vote on it.
We've only done it live once, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think it'd be cool if you did it.
Like if we did a question on that, could be cool.
Yeah, you did it
Oh, I
once.
see
what
If
you
you did
mean.
it once a month, and we just live stream the podcast once a month. I don't know. We'll think about it. What are you guys' thoughts? Okay, let us know. What do you guys think about that? But until then, until we decide.
If you like the topics we've been talking about, let us know.
Like the video if you enjoyed it. If you
Yeah.
didn't, dislike it, please.
drop
yes.
a comment.
As long as you click one of those buttons, we're happy.
And then if you want us to improve in some way, like you want us to have better topics or just be better looking people, then let us know by commenting.
Yeah, I mean, I could start shaving my head so my hairline doesn't scare anyone.
Yeah.
You're wearing a hat, Sky.
And
That's
if
true. I could just start wearing
maybe
hats.
he did already shave it, just in case someone did say that.
Comment the letter M if you want Skyler to shave his head.
Yeah.
He may do it. We'll see.
Also, if you're feeling really lucky, go back through the video and timestamp when Thane was grabbing his crotch.
Yeah, like if you do that, then you win the prize. You
Yeah,
really
we will
do.
pin the comment
I
and
was-
just say like 2003 and then just write Thane.
Or put hashtag Thane, hashtag
I
got
was
him.
not
Yeah,
grabbing
got
my
'em.
crotch.
There's gonna be like five ones you gotta look for.
I bet
probably.
Boober and Thick are the ones that do all of them. Same man might slide into
I was
the
not
DMs.
grabbing my crotch.
What are you doing right now, Thane?
He's massaging.
What?
He's
He's got his
massaging
hands
right
in his pockets.
He's got
It looks
two of
like a
them going on.
vagina.
He's got two going on,
gross.
dude.
Not for kids.
Bro, we gotta end this.
Hey, we didn't say we
He's
didn't say
already here,
we
you lost
didn't we didn't say a penner joke.
Oh, we did now.
Yeah.
It's Thane turned into a
Hello,
girl.
I am a talking vagina.
Oh,
Well, guys,
gosh, come on,
keep it
man.
rad.
I'm
That's
sorry. I had to
that's
see that before I
hacky
listened
humor,
to that.
Thane. Thane, this is hacky humor.
Very cool. This is for when you edit the podcast. And remember, guys, keep it rad.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have a good week.